Would you like to know the secrets of writing great SOPs? Hi, I'm Patty Kasper, and today I'm going to be discussing 7 key areas to help you write great SOPs for your clinical research area. First, you need to determine what your department is actually doing. You only need SOPs for what you're doing in-house. So, for example, if you're outsourcing all of your monitoring, you don't have to have a monitoring SOP. If you're outsourcing part of your monitoring and part of it's done in-house, then you will need to have a monitoring SOP. So first of all, determine what your department is actually doing. The next secret is to find a champion for each of the SOPs that you're writing. Most departments these days do not have the capabilities of having someone specifically assigned just to write SOPs. So these would be an additional responsibility to your day job. So if you find an individual to write one SOP and another individual to write another SOP, it spreads that burden around, but it also gives those individuals some operations experience. So I highly recommend finding a champion to write each of your new SOPs. The third secret is to form a team. Even though you have a champion writing the SOP, you need a team of people who are involved in that specific procedure to get together and discuss the issues. Very rarely is a procedure just done by one department or one kind of individual. So getting input is a really great way to get buy-in before the SOP is written. As with any project, you need to set goals and timelines to get those SOPs written. I have been into a lot of companies where SOPs are the bottom of the barrel, the last thing that's being discussed and thought about, and then they never get written. So set up a team, set up some goals and timelines, and make people accountable to writing those documents within that time frame. A fifth secret to writing great SOPs is to create a glossary of terms. You don't really want to be defining terms in every SOP. I find that that's onerous and it gets confusing. So I like to write a set of SOPs and then go back, and before they're made effective, I create a glossary of terms for all the key terms that were used in all of those SOPs. Then when we write new SOPs, we go back and use those terms, or if there's something new, we add to the glossary of terms. So a glossary is a great idea. It's a time saver, and it makes things a lot less confusing. The sixth secret to writing great SOPs is to make sure that after they're made effective, people are trained on them very quickly after they're effective. Now that training can be as simple as a read and understand document where you simply have a form, you read the SOP, you sign that you've read it, understood it. It could be an online training, it can be a stand-up hands-on training, it can be training from internally, someone like the director of the department, or it can be someone from the outside like a consultant. But make sure once you write your SOPs that you document that they've been trained on within a very short period of time after becoming effective. And the last secret to writing great SOPs is to make sure that after you've done a project like that, you celebrate. I like to make sure that the whole team goes out to lunch and is acknowledged for the work that they've done. Or you could simply bring in a good chocolate cake. Everyone appreciates celebration. If you have other topics that you would be interested in clinical research, engage with me on LinkedIn or check out our website, pkasperassociates.com.